Hey, Book Talk. So, I'm super proud of myself. I always say I never read more than like one book a month. I actually read 6 books this month, so I'm super excited about this. So these are the books I read. I'm going to be telling you what I read and telling you whether or not I think it's worth it. So first is Craving More. Yes, I loved this book. It was intense and I related to it. I loved it. Second was, these are not in order either. This is just what I read. So I read Potions, Poisons, and Policies. This was a really cute read. I would say about 4.5, 4 maybe. I mean, I loved it, but it might not be for everybody. It's kind of like based off in high school, which I've been out of high school forever. I'm 38. But so yeah, I liked this book. I thought it was a really cute book. I love reading books from authors that are not super known. This is probably one of my favorites, A Court of Mist and Fury. I loved this book. I was just telling somebody on their post about their, maybe going to start reading this series. I advocate for this series. This book was really, really thick. And I actually thought this was going to be one of the only books I read in May because it was so long and it took me a really long time. This is probably one of the books that would be beneficial for an audiobook, but I was stubborn at the time. But yeah, I love this book. I thought this one was even better than the first one. So hopefully it gets even better. So I would say a 5 for sure, a yes. Fortune Favors the Cruel. To me, this was a yes, but way closer to no. My dog is drinking water. You can hear him, sorry. So yeah, I did not really enjoy this book. I thought it was slow. Like I said, the ending was cool. She's a badass. If I do read another one, I might give the second one a chance just to see if it's good or not. But this wasn't my favorite. I would say like a 3 for me. The Echo of Old Books. This is an absolute yes. This was my favorite read for 2025. It was a pretty decent sized book, for me, but I could not put this book down. I read this book morning, noon, and night. On Saturdays, I was in bed with my husband, asleep, and I would use a flashlight to read to get through this book because I loved it. It was a beautiful story. It was interesting. Not anything like anything I've read before. So this is a 5, and I would absolutely recommend this book. Last but not least, Little Stranger. This was a short book. I got through it really quick. I loved this book. Like I said before, please check your triggers. This had a lot of things that a lot of people might not be okay with. It was really intense, and it is based off an adoptive brother and sister. So that might not be something that you're into. There's a lot of triggers, and I would definitely, like I said, nothing triggers me. Except animal abuse. So this was an easy read for me. I cannot wait to read the sequel. And yes, if you've read it, I don't know if you feel like me, like maybe we're weirdos. I loved this book. I thought it was so good. So yeah, I'm super proud of myself. I've never, I don't think, especially as a mom, I don't think I've ever read so many books in a month. I'm so proud of myself. So right now I'm in the middle. I'm almost done with that book that my son and my husband got me. I was really surprised. This book is actually so good. It's based in a high school setting also. I really liked this. It's so good. I do not know who is the villain in this. I'm loving it. So this is my first book I started it towards the end of course, May. We're barely in the 2nd of June. So I'm not, this is considered a June read. So this is my first June read, and I'm almost done with it. I love it so far. So yeah, hopefully y'all get some ideas for these books. If y'all liked what you see, check them out.